Well, we received our absentee ballot applications in the mail, and within a couple of days of getting those, we'd filled them out and turned them back in. And I knew about when the ballots are supposed to be mailed out, so I started looking for them when they started, being mailed. And after about a week, I still hadn't received my absentee ballot. So I went onto the Franklin County Board of Elections website and looked for both mine and my partner's, which had been mailed at the same exact time. On their website, under my voter registration, it said that my application had been processed and that the ballot had been mailed to my address, and I had not received it yet. And under my partner's voter registration information, it said that they had not even received an absentee ballot application under her name. So at that point, I waited a couple more days, thinking maybe it had just gotten lost in the mail, and still hadn't received it. So then called the Franklin County Board of Elections and verified again that they still had not received any application from my partner, and that according to her records, my ballot had been mailed out. She instructed that I should wait another week or so to see whether or not I got my ballot and then call her back if I didn't receive it. A couple days later, I received my ballot in the mail, and it was ripped and torn and obviously had gotten caught in some machinery along the way. It actually had burned all the way through the ballot so that there was dark marks on all the pages. I was afraid that those dark marks would be read as my filling in a candidate that I didn't want to vote for, so I had to then call the Board of Elections back again, explain what had happened to my ballot, and they had to issue me another ballot, which I received in the mail about a week later. I think I got my ballot in the mail a couple of days before, to return it to the Board of Elections a couple of days before Election Day, just in time for it to be counted. But it was a harrowing process. I work on Election Day, usually outside of my city, so there was no way that I was going to be able to vote on Election Day at the polls. My partner ended up actually having to scramble and go and vote at the polls on Election Day because, for some reason, even though we mailed them at the same exact time, the Board of Elections never received and never processed her absentee ballot application.